All right, so as you can see, I've got myself a little bit of a gnat problem. So in this area in my lawn, it's just slightly lower than the rest of my lawn. So some water will pool there after it rains, and now I've got this infestation. So actually, I did a lot of researching in the last week or so about what products to use to kill this. And surprisingly, almost every single article that I read suggested using natural products. So that's what I'm gonna go with. They said baking soda and hydrogen peroxide. So the first thing you're gonna do is you are going to sprinkle some of this baking soda down. Now this is gonna kill the gnat larva that might be down in your soil and disrupt the life cycle of that. So then after that, you're gonna dilute 3% hydrogen peroxide with a 4-to-1 ratio, water to peroxide, and put that into a spray bottle. So this is gonna kill the adult gnats that you see flying all around that you saw in the video that I showed you a little bit earlier. Now you're not just gonna wanna use these products alone. You're gonna wanna get some of that sticky tape that you can hang. You can see, I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. The sticky tape will actually catch those adult gnats that maybe the peroxide doesn't get to, and it's gonna go ahead and get rid of those in that area. Okay, first fill the bottle. It says 1 to 4 right there with the peroxide, and then all the way to the top with the water. That'll give you a 1 to 4 ratio. Then you're gonna wanna poke some holes. I'm using my an ice pick here to just punch some holes here in the top of the baking soda lid. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do is just sprinkle that over the area. This is that one little, it's just a little lower in my yard than the rest of the yard. So anytime it rains there, it just pools water there for like a day or so. I really need a French drain, but I can't really afford that right now. So we're just going to sprinkle this lightly in the area. And then we're going to come back with that peroxide spray bottle. Now, you don't want to completely drench this. You just want to spray that in there so that it gets into the soil. Now, here's another area I have on the other side of my yard, and there's no grass growing there right now. It's another spot that is just a little bit low there. So we're just going to go ahead and sprinkle it in this area too, getting all that baking soda just everywhere. And then come back with that spray bottle again and just, spray that to get that to go down into the soil to get that larva that might be in your soil. Okay, now here's those fly strips. These are gnat fly strips. You're just gonna hang it. I just got a ribbon, and this is how much stuff that it caught after a week. Now this has been a week, and as you can see, it didn't damage the Bermuda or anything. Okay, now you're gonna wanna test your soil while you're doing this, and I've been wanting to get one of these for a while now. I got this off Amazon, and it tests your pH level of your soil and also the moisture that you have in your lawn to make sure that it's getting the water that it needs. So for Bermuda, it likes a slightly acidic pH, 6 to 7 on that. And if it gets above 8, you're probably going to want to hold off on some of this. It'll just, it might hinder the Bermuda growing a little bit. But like I said, Bermuda, it's very resilient. It can handle lots of different soil types. So it looks like we're good here. Now, this is my second application, and I decided to go a little bit heavier on it this time. So I'm just going to do the same process, just sprinkle that stuff down, and then you're going to get that spray bottle and spray that peroxide down again. And then last time I didn't spray the plant, but I looked it up, and you're going to go ahead and just lightly spray around the plant that they're surrounding. And then I went ahead and I put up a new one of those strips to see how many more we can catch this week. So make sure that you're checking the soil's pH level to make sure that they don't get above 8. That's when the Bermuda grass, it's gonna not wanna grow as well, but Bermuda grass is just resilient. It can tolerate tons of different soil conditions. So I'm not too worried about the Bermuda grass, but you do wanna go ahead and check that soil level and make sure it's not getting too high. You're gonna wanna do this every week until you see the gnats start to, dissipate. And you're gonna wanna change out that sticky tape thing at least once a week and replace it with a new one. I hope this helps. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and tools from Stacy DIY.